What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? This is your boy Is Nefarious here for another episode found the New England Patriots of the Premier Madden League. We are here in week 2. We are playing the Buffalo Bills, our arch rival, our divisional rival, the Buffalo Bills here on Monday Night Prime Time. We got a press conference. Let's start with that. Let's see what the press conference got to say. Hopefully it's something good. So with this press conference week 2, let's fast forward a little bit. All right, so what kind of questions am I going to throw at us right now? How do you feel about the result in your season opener? Very happy with how the players battled. Okay, pretty simple enough. Who deserves the most credit? Is this where we're going to have to answer? Definitely the defense or the offense? The defense. The defense made some big plays late for us. Really big plays. Which players got the game ball? Okay. Our DNs, our DTs were really good. We're gonna go with the DTs. They had 3-4 sacks altogether. So what kind of reaction? Both starting DT appreciate your words in the press and will receive +3 to block, shedding, and tackle for the next week. Also, we get a little bit of a boost. That's nice. Nothing crazy is changing with the team. Just to show you real quick, the depth chart: Drake May, Amari, and Hampton. Nothing crazy going to change. Anson's going to be that fullback. You got AJ Brown, Jalen Polk. I said nothing's going to change. Well, Jalen Polk had a really good game last year. I mean, last week. Last week in Jacoby Lane, we want to get him involved. We want to get Roman Wilson involved as well. Right now, we're just going to leave it as is. But Jalen Polk was really good last game. He had a good game. I think he had 2 TDs or just a couple big catches and 1 TD. But he was really good. Let's take a look at the Buffalo Bills. We just actually backed out, but let's take a look at the Buffalo Bills and see how we're going to attack them this week. We got to take a look at their team, see what they got, see how we're going to attack them, how that affects our depth chart. So you got Josh Allen, you got Star Thomas, a really good running back there. He really likes the backup there, Cameron Cook. He just drafted, really likes him, likes to use him. So we're going to try to make sure he can't set up that running game. Trey Harris is really good. You got Keon Coleman. He's got Quentin Skinner. A couple good targets there. He's got Godsden as well. You got Diogo Pounds, left tackle. He's got really good pass block power, solid pass block finesse, kind of like the last week. We could maybe take advantage of that. Really bad pass block finesse from the right guard. So if we can line Alfred Collins over that right guard, I really like our chances. DJ Campbell also has bad pass block finesse, so maybe that's something we could take advantage of. But he has an okay offensive line. Princely is a good defensive end. You got Josh Sweat on the other side. You got Ed Oliver, who causes havoc in the middle for the pass rushing. Then you also got Deion Walker, who's really good in his own right. But Ed Oliver is really good. Matt Milano there. You got CJ Hicks. We wanted to draft CJ Hicks, and he got him right before weekend. Really athletic linebacker. We wanted him this past draft. Blake Nicholson on the other side. You got Kyer Elam, you got DJ Turner, you got Connie Walker. DJ Turner, 96 speed. He went out after that speed to deal with Jalen Waddle and Jamo Wilson, which you'll see where Jameson Williams is when we play that team in our division. You got Ty Bryant there, the safety, and Cole Bishop. So he's got a good defensive backfield. He's got a really solid team. We built this team pretty nicely. Nothing crazy I could see. I think the way we have our depth chart should be good for this matchup. Let's take a look at the stats from last week from his game, just to get an idea of what he might be throwing to. Like, who is his guy? Who does he focus on offensively? We do know he likes to run the ball, throw the ball. At least last season. Has that changed? Is he more run heavy? Did he become more balanced? So he got a 59-49 win against the Dolphins, so letting up a lot of points. Definitely let up, let's see, he had 3 turnovers. Does it say the rushing yards? Offensive rushing yards, 134, 264 there. He ran for a lot of yards. He only threw it 31 times. And then he had 15 attempts there, not 4 there from his main back. So he had 19 attempts. So he tried to be as balanced as possible. Receiving wise, we're just going to focus on the Bills. Trey Harris we got to worry about. Godsden the number 2. Star Thomas out of the backfield. So it seems like a trio of who he wants to use out of the backfield. So we'll focus on those guys a little bit. Make sure Godsden doesn't get those easy drags and things like that. But let's jump into training, make sure nobody gets injured, and then we'll pick it back up on the other side. So with training all done, let's see if we got any injuries, any, none on the defense. That's good. On the offense, usually when you go split in half pads, you usually get no injuries. So everything's good. Nobody's got injuries. Now let's jump into this divisional matchup. Let's see if we could go to 2-0. Week 2 of the Premier Madden League, you got the Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots in New England. Can we start off 2-0? We are playing a divisional rival, somebody we see often, and he's going to start with a play action. Very first play, a great gain by Trey Harris there on a little crossing route, getting a first down, and then he's going to have Cameron Cook. Remember, we talked about how elusive he is. A nice broken tackle there, and he has space. Is he going to get there? We dive at his ankles, but we're unable to get him as he runs into the end zone, making it a 7-0 lead. Hell of a run by Cameron Cook, the rookie there. You got Omarion Hampton trying to best him, and he only gets 12 yards, but a good run, a good start to the offensive drive. Here on 3rd and 14, we're going to look to the crossing route. Michael Mayer deep, and it's played perfectly by the DB. Here on the second drive for the Bills, you got Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things with a first down there on a 3rd and 3. 3rd and 2, Josh Allen once again doing his thing, getting a first down. Another good QB run by the Buffalo Bills to get him a first down. After that, he's going to drop back and run a fake jet sweep, gets Moss on the flat route. He gets a good gain out of that. Very next play, he's going to drop back. We show cover 0. He beats us pretty easily with Trey Harris running across the field, gets an easy touchdown there, making it 14-0. We dug ourselves a hole, but Michael Mayer doing his best to get us out of it. A great conversion there, but he ends up going down with a dislocated hip on the play. And then we're going to have Nesbitt, our other tight end, make a great out route there, getting us a first down. And then we're going to try to run with Drake May. Drake May get a good gain, 7 yards, showing that he has legs too. 3rd and 6 here. We're going to look over the middle, but it's incomplete. Bad throw or either just a good coverage on that play forces us to get the field goal. So it's 14-3 here. The Buffalo Bills offense is clicking on all cylinders. He's going to find a crossing route. Godsden with a great play there, getting an easy first down. 2nd and 7. He's going to drop back. He's going to look to the little curl route, and it's Marcus Jones stepping in front of that. Defense steps up big, gets the pick, and it looks like Marcus Jones is going to take it all the way in. He's at the 5. He's into the end zone. Huge touchdown there to make it 14-10. The defense really needed that, especially with the way the offense for the Bills has been playing, and the running game right there. You could see some Star Thomas making a great run there to get a first down. 1st and 10. He's going to drop back. He's going to find Trey Harris once again on a seam route. He goes into the end zone to make it 21-10. Drake May on 4th and 1 is going to drop back. He breaks a sack. Can he get away? He cannot. He's ended up cleaned up by the other defensive lineman on the Bills, giving him the ball late here in the 4th and late here in the 2nd, right before half. And he's going to find Trey Harris once again, his favorite target, on a corner route. And then he's going to drop back. He's going to find a zig route. That's to Godsden. A great play there to make it 28-10 going into half. So 2nd half, here we are, Omarion Hampton trying to establish a ground game. We're chasing 18. Gonna have more of the magic that we had last week. We're gonna find AJ Brown. There's some of that magic. A great throw there by Drake May to make it 28-17. And then very next drive, you're gonna have the Bills marching down. They're gonna run a little play action. Josh Allen's gonna get outside and hurting us with his legs. 4th and 1. Once again with his legs, he gets into the end zone, making it 35-17. That offense is just clicking. And then you're gonna have our offense start to click as AJ Brown gets another one, a big gain over the middle, brings us down into the 42 on his side of the field. And then you're gonna have Jalen Polk on a crossing route, a great play there, getting us into the red zone. Drake May dropping back. He's gonna find Nesbitt. So 3 different wide receivers or 3 different plays, gets him a touchdown, 35-24. The game's still in hand. And then he's gonna find a Moss on a in route. He gets a first down, a great gain there. And then Cameron Cook doing it again. Look at all this space. He's gonna get into the end zone, making it 41-24. What a run by Cameron Cook. He looks like like the real deal. And then you're gonna have Drake May finding AJ Brown once again with a great dot, giving a first down on his side of the field. And then you're gonna have Omarion Hampton on the left-hand side with a good catch in traffic to make it 42-31. We need to stop here. 3rd and 10. Josh Allen's gonna do it with his legs again, and he gets the first down. A great run by Josh Allen, giving him the first. 2nd and 12. He's gonna get a lot of space, but there's a flag on the play. Hopefully it's holding. It turns out to be holding on the play, so backs him up. 2nd and 22. He's gonna run it anyway and get a huge gain to set up a 3rd and 2. What a gain on that. And then he's gonna try to run it again, get to the outside. We're gonna contain Cameron Cook for the first time in this game, maybe a little bit too late. 4th and 3. He's gonna go for the field goal, and it's going to be up and in. Easy field goal there. 45-31 to score. We got to get stuff going. We're dropping back. We're going to find AJ Brown on the comeback route, giving us a 1st and 10. Dropping back again. We're going to find Jacoby Lane over the middle. Can he get in the end zone? No, he can't. A great catch by the rookie. His first catch of the game. 4th and goal after a penalty. We're going to try to get Omarion Hampton on a comeback route. Really nothing there. We just had to try, and interception to end the game. But 45-31 was the final score. The Bills moved to 2-0. We are 1-1, but it's not the end of the world. Let's move on to next week. All right, let's go through the stats. A 45-31 defeat against the Buffalo Bills, and he was near perfect. 19-22, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Drake May almost perfect as well. 21-32, 332, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and that 1 pick was in the 4th quarter at that last drive where we were trying to force it into the end zone. So, pretty much perfect as well. Taking a look at the rushing, Star Thomas 20 for 98, 4.9 yards a carry, no touchdowns. Cook had 8 for 118, 2 touchdowns. He likes Cameron Cook, and we could see why. 7 carries for 46 yards for Omarion Hampton. You had 3 for 10 for Drake May. You had Caleb Jackson, who had 1 for -4. So we got away from the run way too quick, and that's probably because he jumped out to an early lead. We didn't convert our first drive. We weren't able to get a first down. We went 3 and out, putting more pressure. He scores, puts more pressure on us, and we got away from the running game. Taking a look at the receiving, Trey Harris 7 for 127, 2 touchdowns. You had Omarion Hampton with 6 for 71 in the touchdown. You had AJ Brown 6 for 121 in the touchdown, and Godsden had 4 for 44 in a touchdown. Trey Harris was a beast in this game. Taking a look at the defense, I don't think we had a sack. He had 2. He had 1 from Josh Sweat and a half a sack from Princely and Ed Oliver. So good job getting into the backfield for them. And then Dallas Turner had 1 interception, and Marcus Jones had that pick 6, which was huge for us. But unfortunately, we weren't able to capitalize on it. He made a lot of good stops defensively, and offensively, we just couldn't. Our defense against his offense, and his offense was just firing on all cylinders, so it was difficult to stop. But we'll jump into next week. Hopefully, we could get a win next week and bounce back. Right now, 1-1 is not the end of the world, but losing in the division definitely hurts, just in case we get a tie and stuff like that. So we got to turn it around in division and make sure we're winning these games. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next time.